Ladies and gentlemen, hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here, welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, finger points to the sky for episode number 141. Alright, before we get started today, I am going to just push you towards yesterday's video. It's in the top right corner if you want to see a Team of the Year in a pack, because I got one. Now that you've done that, come back to this one. You can see that it's Donnarumma. Yay, I got the worst one. But I'm still buzzing about it. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. If you do enjoy, do me a favour and smash the thumbs up button. Today we've got a couple of SBC things to do, like Rivals Reward, Red Picks, that sort of thing. And I'm trying my best to save a few packs for, like, tomorrow's video, for example. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? I've also got to do my FUT Champs playoffs today. That's important. I've really got to get stuck in with that because I've not done it. And I normally do it on like a Sunday or a Monday, so we're a little bit behind. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. I think I already asked you to like the video. You guys know what to do by now, don't you? So I'm an idiot, and I wait until the SBCs come out and then the informs to rise in price to then realise, oh, I need to buy an inform. And then I buy one at a stupidly high price. That's me. That's what I do right here. So I need to work on that. And I wish that they would stop using informs as the currency to get SBC values to rise in price. It's crazy. Although I guess they are giving informs a value as such, because we don't really see them as usable players in game most of the time. So I guess I'm alright with it. I just wish I had more of them in my club. Maybe the next time a Team of the Week pack comes out, I sort of try and stack a few. And of course, we normally get 3 every week with our weekend league rewards. But I've been spending them, haven't I? So yeah, anyway. I didn't get much from my 81 plus defenders pack. That was pretty shambolic. 84s all round. And then when it comes to elite division rivals rewards this week, I am going to go with option 3. The one which has the most content in it. It's not got many coins, only 8,000 coins, but it's got a 100k pack. It's got a tradable 50k pack, and it's got this red player pick right here, which I was hoping to either be one of two things. One, you could give me a 92 rated Mbappe, that'd be quite nice. Or, number 2, give me something terrible, and then I would have 11 fodder players to put in to this 86 rated premium red player pick upgrade premium SBC, whatever it's called. I don't know. What's it called? FUT Champions Premium Upgrade. That's what it's called. So yeah, I'm going to submit a few 84s into there. That's not ideal. I would prefer to keep it a lot lower rated than that. But in all honesty, 84s are normally about 3,000 coins. So if it comes to an SBC, I'm not really using them as fodder. I'd rather just go out and buy one. So here is my one of 3, 86 plus overall. They're all 86s. How often does that happen to all of us? I think I did it once before and I got 91 Harry Kane. And that was great, you know, and good fodder. But yeah, 86 is all round. I take Tielemans. He's a Prem player. I figure that would be quite good. I think I've got like a Fabinho and a couple of other Prem fodder players at the moment, so I can link them up together on my journey to getting some sort of SBC done at some point in time. I'm sort of holding on until I realise what's actually out, because, you know, Paqueta I want, but he's already out, and I can't quite get him done at the moment without spending coins. I'd quite like Dest, but I don't really need him at the moment based on the players that I've got in my club. And the Icon pack, I think we're probably going to say no to the mid or prime Icon pack, just because I think I should probably get there. Some of these players they're bringing out, Paqueta and Dest and whoever else comes out. There's been talk of a Varane as well at some point. Those players seem like they're really, really good. So I don't want to miss out on them just to get an Icon SBC to then get some sort of mid-Icon that isn't, like, actually that great. You know, yeah, we could get Prime Ronaldinho, but it's probably not going to happen, is it? So, I quit my first game of the FUT Champs playoffs. That's not good. But I was 3-0 down, so I was like, yeah, we'll move on. I was using it as a warm-up game, but it didn't go particularly well for me. So, into the next one we go. Coutinho plays a beautiful ball through to Pele, and I can score literally just on the whistle of half-time. Hit him with my little celebration, because, you know, paid for that with real money, so want to use it sometimes. And he ends up pausing and quitting. So that celebration's paid for itself, hasn't it? It's absolutely worked for me right there. So we take a little 1-0 quit. And we're off the mark. We've got one win. We obviously playoffs are, for me, fairly easy. Yeah, we get some tough games, some difficult ones, but you got to get 4 out of 10, so it's just genuinely not that difficult. Eventually, you'll end up getting given a win or something like that. Although I can't remember the last time I was given a win in the playoffs. Maybe there's the new system has actually stopped people doing that so much. But that's essentially being given a win, isn't it? You go 1-0 up. It only took me 16 in-game minutes, and the guy quits. I remember that one. I was like fully all over him. 70% possession. I had 8 shots in the first 16 minutes. It was quite impressive that I hadn't scored, and it took me that long to actually get a goal. But finally, we made it happen. So into the next game we go, and Pele can score to make me 1-0. To put me 1-0 up after about 20 minutes. But then he whips it into the box. It falls to Odsonne Edouard. What a goal. That is the record breaker version, of course. And then unfortunately for me, that's sloppy. What am I doing there? And the weak foot of Alessandrini ends up putting this guy 2-1 up. And I was a bit like, I didn't quite understand, because I thought I'd had a slightly better half. I'd had 8 shots, but he had actually had 9 and a better XG and more possession. So really, yeah, I probably could have been 2-1 down and kind of deserved it. So I made some changes at half-time. Icardi, Fellaini and Neres all came on, and I ended up getting a goal. All of those players were involved, but it's Pele that ends up tucking it away. And 2-2 after the 90 minutes, I think I definitely deserved to be in the lead. I had some clear-cut chances which were just saved. And we push on into extra time. Pretty much straight away from kickoff, I end up going 1-0 up. 1-0 up. I end up getting my goal to go 3-2 up. But then look, Donnarumma, mate. You're supposed to be the best goalie on the game. Why are you pushing it right back into the path of the attacker? Hold it, or push it out for a corner or something. And then even worse, go 4-3 down. So it was clearly a very close game. This guy then does a lasty offside trap, mistimes it, and I run through and score with Icardi. Hit him with my celebration, because obviously he hit me with his before. And then the penalties came down to this. How that went in, I will never know. But if I don't save this, I lose. And unfortunately, for my opponent, I save it. Lovely stuff. So we go on into sudden death in this penalty shootout now. I had literally had my first 3 saved, and that's not good. But I stick that one, what I thought was perfectly in the top corner, and unfortunately I didn't time it, so it had a little bit of error on it, and it missed, but I did save my opponent's next shot. Onto this next one with Fellaini then. Like, I was sometimes hitting it where I was lining it up, sometimes I was bluffing, and that's just a poor pen. That's just me, like, bottling it under pressure. And then, unfortunately for me, he scores and wins the game. And I was like, I had such a nightmare of a penalty shootout right there. It was not good, and I hope that, well, I hope if I have one in the weekend league, it goes a lot better than that, because I think I only scored like two or three out of however many I took. I took like 7 or 8. So it was a poor performance penalty-wise from me. So I realised that Torres wasn't quite doing it. Gonna make a switch to the squad right now, bring Icardi in, because whenever I bring Icardi on, he's brilliant, and actually whenever I start him, he's great. Like, he is different gravy. He's such a good player in this game. So I feel like I should be using him, and I fancied using him, so that's what I've gone ahead and done. I've switched things up, and it actually brings in Verratti, someone that I've not used for a while, and actually Aouar as well. And yeah, so we're going to play with Verratti as the proper holding DM, Aouar as the slightly more balanced DM, the one that can push forward a bit. And then Vinicius and Coutinho in the same cam spots, with Pele up front with Icardi. Pele, that's his new nickname now, Pele. Anyway, into the next game we go. This guy's got, once again, Odsonne Edouard. He's got like Benzema and another. It's like a French team. It wasn't the greatest, but if he's a good player, I'm sure I could struggle. No doubt about it. But Coutinho whips a good low ball in to Icardi to volley that one home. Puts me 1-0 up. I'm sure Torres would have scored in that position, but yeah, I just think I'm more safe with Icardi in the squad. I don't think Torres does that. That's just magical from the Argentine. He's really, really good. And as you can see here, he doesn't know which way to turn. Having Pele run off of him is actually a really good thing because they try and cover the run from him because they know it's Pele and know he's dangerous. So to get a lovely little hat-trick there, was that a first half hat-trick? Yeah, it was. 30-minute hat-trick from Icardi when he first comes back into the squad. Hey, that's what you absolutely love to see. And that puts me at 3 wins. 3 wins and 2 losses. Up against this guy. He had a Norwich badge, so I was like, oh, I need to be careful. Is he a Norwich fan? And then when I saw his stadium, I was like, well, as a diehard Ipswich fan, I'm going to absolutely have to beat this guy. No doubt about it. So we go 1-0 up with Pele. It took me 40 minutes to do so, but I definitely deserved to be in the lead. As you can see, I was kind of dominating in this match, and I felt like the only outcome here is definitely a lasty victory, and Icardi just taps it through to Pele, who can slot it home in the 57th minute, and we go a nice little 2-0 up. So, yeah, that's all she wrote for that one, but we get the 2-0 victory, so I'm happy about that. And that, of course, is my 4th win, which means I now have enough wins to get into the weekend league, but not enough points just yet. I need to get 2 more points. So 2 more losses, but I decided that I wanted to try and play on for another 2 wins to get me up to 6 wins out of 10 total, and that would give me enough points to get rank number 4 or whatever it was, where you get slightly better packs. All in the name of trying to get good packs for Team of the Year. So, Aouar puts me 1-0 down in the next game. My opponent ends up scoring with his version. And then I end up scoop turning. That scoop turn, you won't believe how often that actually works. We just are facing the wrong way and it scoop past that defender when he lunges out, and it perfectly times it so that you can have a free shot on goal. And then a nice roulette actually from Vinny to get me in a position to score, and Pele does basically the exact same thing. He just shoots in the other corner that time to put me 3-0 up. 3-1 up, should I say. Sorry, I was 1-0 down, wasn't I? So yeah, this one's going quite well again. Doing all right, getting lots of goals, putting in the back of the net and defending all right. And I took my foot off the gas a little bit in this game, I have to say, because I knew that I was creating chances all the left, right and centre. I was trying to make my chances look good, but then he got a goal back, so I was like, oh, yeah, probably should try and see this game out rather than concede and go into extra time. So that's exactly what we do. We get a goal with Coutinho right at the end, just to make sure I get the victory there. 4-2 winners, so that's my 5th win. Can I get one more, please? That'd be lovely. I think I'm just going to show it to you. I'm going to cut out the games which I lost in between that. I think I only lost 1 in between. But this guy with a couple of nice headliners, actually. I'm quite interested in that. Savanier and also Kimmich has now had an upgrade, hasn't he? So I'm sure he's a really, really good CDM on this game. But I went 1-0 up here and then literally popped outside my office for a second. So I let the celebration and stuff run. And my opponent, I got back to my desk just about now, and he paused it and quit. So I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't just LBRB and carry on. I was getting a little bit of lag in this game, so I was going to see what was going on, you know, what's downloading that's causing me lag, because it was only happening in this last game. But as you can see, I get the 1-0 victory, so you absolutely love to see it. That takes me over the 26 points to put me into rank number 4, and then I just gave a win away from my final game, and we end up with 6 wins, 4 losses, and 2 mega packs, a rare gold pack, and more importantly, that FUT Champs qualification entry token. So, the squad's done it. This squad is certainly stronger than the one that I just had before. Whether or not this is what I end up going into the weekend league with will be, I don't think it will be actually. I think there'll be some slight changes because obviously in tomorrow's episode, I'm going to probably open up the 20 packs or so that I've got saved and then try and craft more. And hopefully that gives me fodder to then get Paqueta done or whatever other SBC comes out that I might want to be, that I'm quite interested in perhaps. You know, I'm looking for a new CDM or something. That'd be quite good. And I think Paqueta is going to be the perfect version of that. It's got 5-star skills, could be the ball-playing CDM alongside somebody a little bit more defensive. I think that could work quite nicely. So yeah, that is what I'm probably aiming to do tomorrow, and of course we'll start our FUT Champs journey as well. If you have enjoyed today, do me a favour and smash the thumbs up button. 4,000 likes, that is your target. I'd love to see you get that done. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. I think we're up to 544,000 subscribers right now. So the march on to 550k is certainly on. Hopefully achievable in the next, I don't know how long. But anyway, don't forget you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both of those links are down below. Come follow me on social media. See what I'm getting up to over there. You normally get little sneak peeks of what's going on in the future episodes and stuff. And otherwise, I will catch you all tomorrow. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll be back again for a new episode. Nice little pack opening episode tomorrow. Peace.